My name is Michael, but most people call me Arglethump. Of course, most people don't call me unless they need help with the video game. See, that's what I do. I make video walkthroughs for games here on YouTube. This is Nick Chase, A Detective Story, one of my tougher cases.
Here's my office, which doubles as my home. Nothing special, but what else would you expect of a former policeman turned private detective? No friends, no customers, unpaid bills, and loads of free time. Well, I do have one friend, my fish Felix in that old aquarium. For being my only friend, you'd think I'd clean his bowl more often.
Apparently, Nick Chase has a lot of free time. Also, it appears he's a very, very lonely person. In fact, this is the highlight of his day. Picking up a brush and then using it on the fish aquarium. Just like this. You want to use the brush everywhere on the aquarium to clean it off.
There. Now I can see Felix again. And he looks pretty hungry.
We're gonna have to get him some fish food. The fish food is here inside the bookcase. Get the fish food, then use it on the fish. What's that? A call? People don't usually call me. Well, except for women. They call me gorgeous. But this isn't a woman. I have a feeling it's a potential client.
Detective Chase.
Possibly. Who am I talking to?
To a person willing to offer you a well-paid job. The details can be found in a blue envelope, which you should have received by now. I'll be waiting, Detective.
Finally, some work. You said to look for a blue envelope. Bills arrive in blue envelopes as well, and I've got a whole heap of those lying around.
So here's our job. We need to find all of the blue envelopes inside the room. Not too difficult. Just go everywhere in the room. Ooh, this is important. See these bullets? Those are actually hints. You can also find bullets, like one right over here. When you find the bullets... Okay, fine, forget that. When you find the bullets at the proper time, they get added to your gun. You can use them for hints. I think that's just about everything. We're almost done with the tutorial. Nothing left besides the envelope challenge.
Ah, here's the address. A wealthy suburb. The job must be interesting.
Wealthy people always have interesting jobs. Not poor people, like me. Our jobs are more like mowing the lawn and boring stuff like that.
Detective Nick Chase. Please enter, sir. We've been expecting you.
The owner of this mansion must be doing well for himself. What's this about? What's going on?
Just as I was walking through the manor, thinking about mowing the lawn and cleaning the bathroom toilet, I found an unexpected obstacle. I figured I would have to rotate everything into place in order to solve this particular puzzle. Not too difficult, but then again, why am I solving this puzzle?
I was expecting a warmer welcome. Let's see what's coming next.
I wondered who my boss could be for this case.
Please excuse me. I had to assure myself of your competence. I've never seen someone solve my puzzle so quickly. It's quite remarkable.
You've obviously got a lot of time on your hands. I hope you need me for more than solving a few door puzzles.
Indeed I do. A unique manuscript from the pen of Leonardo has been stolen.
let's get to work finding it.
As I used my magnifying glass on the case to find evidence, I thought about this client of mine. This guy. You know, he's got a lot of free time on his hands. I have a lot of free time on my hands. We should do something together. Like form a knitting club. Yeah, that'd be great. Every Wednesday night or so, we could meet together, work on knitting, chat about our jobs. It'd be nice. I need more friends besides my fish Felix. Don't get me wrong, Felix is great. I just wish I had human friends that I could talk to every once in a while.
Okay, my former boss always said that the most important thing was proof. Seems like everything I found has no relevance to the case. A button lost by the slovenly chambermaid, a hair of the owner's prized purebred lab. But then, I found this blood. With the hope that it belongs to the culprit, I may have just found my first big lead. And in order to turn this lead into real evidence, I'll need a little bit of pure science.
Before we can get to the science, here's a puzzle. What you want to do is click on the screen to rotate the tiles. Flip the tiles around to reform this area, just as it was when we first saw it.
Damn it! How could I have missed those tracks? A few more mistakes like this one, and I'll have to start thinking about retiring.
You should probably start thinking about watching your language, Detective Chase. This is a G-rated video. You're not supposed to say naughty words.
Dr. Morrison.
Ah, Nick Chase! I assume you have some sort of forensic question for me?
I may. Looks like you're still fiddling around with alchemy.
Oh, it's pure science, Nick. Pure science. Although I must admit that the results of my experiments are sometimes quite unexpected.
I have a small request for you, Doc. I need to use your lab to...
Not a word more. I'm at your disposal, Chase. Speaking of which, I've made the most fascinating discovery regarding the mating habits of microbiotic cell mitosis.
Doc.
Doc, you're going crazy. I just wanted to use your lab. I wanted to use your lab for my knitting group, which meets on Wednesday nights. Well, the analyzer is broken.
Doctor working. Must be nice. This photograph should be useful in reassembling the analyzer.
We're gonna have to find all the parts to the analyzer, which is difficult because we don't exactly know what these parts are. I recommend just clicking everywhere on the screen and hoping to find them all.
It's not the best time for a stroll.
Alternately, you could use a couple of hints, but would you really want to use your hints on this puzzle? See, there's a problem. You can't use too many hints on the same screen. You can only use 2 or 3 hints at once. If you use more than that, well, the hint meter is going to close off. Let me show you what that looks like. Now, as you can see, I'm all out of hints. I can't use any more hints for the rest of this scene. So be careful. Hints are good, but you can't use them all the time. That would be cheating. This doesn't seem too difficult. Just reassemble the picture. Looks like the lab is now working.
The analyzer's ready. Now I'll need a concoction for the study.
This is going to be a 3-part puzzle over here. First part, press the green button when the arrow is on the green area. 1, 2, oh, let's try that again. 1, 2, 3. Now, we want to form a test tube. looks good. Finally, we have a repeat the pattern challenge. 1, 2, 3. I believe that was 1, 2, 3, 4. I didn't exactly see that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, I mixed 4 and 5. Oh, now I have to restart. Can't I restart from the final round? No, I restart from the beginning. That's because I'm a detective. Finally, I get my fancy formula, which I'm going to test.
It's time to light up the burner.
Sadly, the burner needs fuel.
Burner's empty. It needs fuel.
I've got some fuel here. Put the fuel in the burner, then light the burner. When the time is ready, we will be able to get our results.
Now for the results.
Actually, have you ever thought about changing your profession? My last assistant was lost in a scientific malfunction of sorts.
You know, I wouldn't mind having you as a partner.
Oh, no thank you, Chase. I don't particularly enjoy being shot at. Well, enough about that. Let us return to your blood sample. Oh, it's incredible. This single sample possesses enough sedative to drop a horse.
So our main suspect takes a lot of sedatives.